If you're thinking of moving to or in the Orlando, Florida area, then you're not going to want to miss this new construction home in one of Orlando's top suburbs of Sanford, Florida. We'll be touring this multi-generational home and we'll be sharing some details on why this home will make you at least consider this home in this community. And we'll also be addressing the massive price cuts and some incentives that you cannot afford to miss if you're thinking of moving to the Orlando, Florida area. So let's jump right in. Okay, so I kind of rushed getting inside here because there's a lot of noise going on. But what I want to talk about first is this home is 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, and has a 2-car garage and has 3,784 square feet. So it is a rather large home. So in the main area here, you're going to see there's a bonus room, a flex room here to the left. But right here in the foyer, let's start off taking a look at the floors. These ceramic tile floors flow throughout most of this home. They got a great look about them. I really do appreciate that. Then on the walls, you're going to see a lot of decorations they've done. Now this builder is a semi-custom builder, so they can do a lot of different, they just provide a lot of options for you. Now as we look up, you're going to see a whole lot more of that. I'm not just talking about the paintings up top, but check out the natural lighting. There's so much lighting. This builder rather does a really nice job of the windows. And of course, we've got a loft here, and there's different options that you're going to have because this builder is a semi-custom builder. They really give you a lot of options to decide what you want to do. So in the flex room, of course, there's a wide entrance. I'm jumping ahead of you, Charlie, or dragging behind you, whatever, but check out how wide this is. I like that. It makes this room feel like it's not closed in. Like sometimes we've seen some rooms that are, too closed and boxy. I feel like this is open. But this here, I like what they did, almost like a built-in closet. Closet, is that the right word? Built-in shelving. And then they've actually built, I know you can't see there, but they built around it here. So these are just some of the things that a custom builder is able to do, and it's just one of the many advantages of using a custom builder. Let's talk about the windows. This builder has a lot of windows. They do a great job with their lighting with large windows. So in this home, you're going to see a lot of them. Now, there's a lot of things in this home that we're going to see. But there's some features that we're going to see a little bit later as we get going. I like this here, a lot of this. What do you think, Charlie?
Yeah, I'm a fan of it. I think it looks really nice. What do you think?
I do. I feel sometimes like some of these things, like this lighting.
No, I like it.
It looks too antique, like for a brand new home.
But think about it. It matches the gold right here around the mirror.
Sure.
And then the door, right? Which I don't think you mentioned.
I didn't. 8-foot lead inlaid doors.
But it just, I don't know. I feel like it's more of a antique look.
Okay. Okay.
I think it goes.
To each his own. If I'm building a house, I'm probably having the builder leave that out or put some kind of sconce lighting in that's a little, I don't know, maybe a little more modern.
Yeah, see, more gold here as well.
Yeah, the gold, I don't know. To me, the gold is just kind of, I don't know, a la 1980. So let's check out the laundry room, which they put right here in the kind of the entranceway, and I like it because there's no bedrooms right here next to it. But check out the flooring. Speaking of 1980, maybe if it was red or green, it would, but it looks nice.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
Plenty of storage space. Okay, plenty of space in here for the washer guard as well. Yes,
gotta show that
back there. So
it's a very deep sink as well. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's pretty deep.
You can wash your dog or cat or whatever in that thing. And then over here, more cabinetry, of course. But check this out.
I love it.
So there's so much space.
No, this isn't for space. This is for sitting down to put your shoes on, because I think this is the garage right here.
It is the garage, yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
So I think it's perfect.
It's really it's a
mudroom.
Wow,
it's a mudroom.
I think one other home have we seen that in.
I know. I love it.
It's
big
fantastic.
fan of it.
Yeah.
Fan of it.
Okay, so the next thing, let's take a look at this room that they've done over here.
I'm showing them the kitchen.
Okay, well hold on just a little bit. Hold on just a bit.
Alrighty. All right.
So check this
them.
out. Step inside. Check that little thing out.
What is it?
It's a podcast room. Now, in reality, it's under
Hold on, we need some light in
cabinet.
here.
No, there's no lighting in there. It's a podcast.
Oh, there it is. There.
So if you want to do something like that, that's the place to do it. You know, but frankly, it's storage. Maybe you could use it as a wine. I don't know. It's another pantry. It's another pantry.
That's true.
So let's check out this kitchen. I'm just gonna. Why don't you step back and kind of show them the whole thing, how the island lays out, and how the whole kitchen kind of sits together, because I think it's a pretty common layout, but the way this builder has done it, I think they've really done a nice job making it all work together. So quartz countertops with the bar space. So if you don't need all 5 bedrooms, this is a great option, a great option for you. Of course, they have a little space here. I would call it a coffee bar, but it's not a coffee bar because, well, we're going to come to a coffee bar in a minute. But plenty of storage space. These are not soft close cabinets, but I'm sure you can get them. All your stainless steel appliances, and check out this sink. Now we're going to go that way in a minute, but check out the sink. Finally, a builder that separates a sink.
I know, but like with a little separation, not a huge one. I'm a huge fan of that.
I think it's fantastic.
Looks really nice.
Induction ovens here. Induction oven, excuse me, microwave oven. Okay, and then more storage up top. So
very reachable storage, I might add.
Right.
A lot of times you feel like, they're way up there, and if you're not 6 feet tall, you can't reach them.
Yeah,
but
that's a good point. Remember we saw that one down low?
Oh yeah,
that was really cool
that.
too. But either way, we want it in this area because most of us are not 8 feet tall.
Exactly. Exactly.
Even in my home, my microwave's up here, and so my wife can hardly reach that thing. 42-inch cabinets with the crown tops, and of course the countertops. Tons of space. Check out the backsplash and what they've done. Show how it goes up above the hood there, Charlie.
Let me back up.
Isn't that wow?
Yeah, I think it looks great.
And then let's head over and let's check out this little breakfast room and the pantry. Okay. Check out, they use this as a coffee bar. Now, it depends on your preference, but they have a wine fridge here, which I think is wonderful.
I'm gonna start calling those whiskey fridges. That's what I'm.
Well, it could be a whiskey.
I guess you don't have to chill your whiskey.
I don't know. I don't think so.
That's what it would be if it were mine.
Yeah. And check out this massive closet, pantry.
I mean,
tell
us if a pantry is a closet. I feel like it's a closet.
It's definitely a closet. But you're right. Somebody did tell us the other day that it was not a pantry. And then of course, show them around here, Charlie.
Hold on. All right, question.
Okay.
Do we like the glass door on a pantry?
Well, yes and no.
It's very aesthetic for the model, but I don't know if I want everyone looking at all the junk food that I eat.
But in reality, who's seeing that stuff anyways?
I guess.
Who's actually, going in that?
I guess so.
Right.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. So next, let's take a look at the main living area and the dining area. Check out the dining area here first. Check out how they have the sliding glass doors that lead out. Now we'll go out there in a bit, okay? But they've done a nice job with sliding glass doors. Interesting here that they didn't, but look what they did with the lights.
I actually I like the change. We don't often see this, and I think it looks really nice.
I love it. I love it.
I would probably do the sliding glass doors if it were me, but I respect this decision too.
Yes, but you can get out over there and you can get out over here. We're going to see that in a minute.
That's true.
But I love what they did with the light, with the wall here, the decor again, much like that room up front we looked at.
Yep, with some built-in cabinetry here.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's
great.
That. And so this home, the big advantage to this builder is these massive price reductions, and we're going to talk about that here in a bit, but you really cannot afford to miss these reductions. I've never seen anything like this, and we've said that we've said before that there are incentives, but I've never seen anything like this. This builder does some fantastic incentives, which we're also going to be talking about. I don't know why I'm getting ahead of myself, but let's go ahead and check out the primary bedroom suite, Charlie, and then we'll head out. Well, I don't know if you want to head outside first or you want to go upstairs first.
I say well, maybe we should go outside before it gets any hotter out there.
We'll see. We'll see how that goes. So we'll come back to, there's a bath here, a pool bath right here. We'll come to that in a minute, but check out this primary bedroom suite. Now, is it really the primary bedroom suite? It's actually
not that big. It almost feels a little tight in here. Just a little bit.
But this is as big as
it is.
Most of them.
I think it's with the king bed and then the big dresser here. I think it just makes it a little tight.
Check out the lights
through the center.
And what they did up top. So it's not like a tray ceiling.
No.
But it's like the whole ceiling. I love it. I think it's a great touch. And then again on the walls, they have more of the decor here. Now, that's not standard stuff, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and let the cat out of the bag. This is not the primary bedroom suite. This is actually not. The primary bedroom suite is yet to come, and the bedrooms, all the bedrooms are upstairs except for this one downstairs. Now, we say it's small. Charlie even used the word tight, but how wide do you think this is?
It's a wide room,
16,
for sure.
18 feet?
Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm right there with you.
By 12, so it's still a very, very large bedroom. So, but this is not the primary we're gonna look at. So maybe this is for grandma or grandpa. Maybe you have somebody with some physical limitations or something like that. But I just think it's pretty incredible. Now, this builder offers a lot of different options. So if you want a quick move in, you may or may not have this options, but they can of course build the home starting from scratch if that's what you need. All these homes come with covered porches. They have flex rooms. Many of them have lofts, as we do. You can see the loft from the, from the entranceway. And of course, we're going to go upstairs here in a minute. But every home is Energy Star certified here, and that's a real big deal. In fact, this builder claims, this is their claim. Now, I say it's a claim because I don't know if it's true, because it's a bold claim, that you will save 30% on your energy bill over every other builder. Now, I don't know if that's the case, but that's what they claim. So this is a large builder. This builder builds a lot of homes, so I don't think they're going to make a claim like that unless they've got some reason to believe that. Maybe we'll talk a little bit about some of these features in a bit. But if you, we'll come to more of that later. For now, let's check out this massive bathroom. Now, I'm using the word massive again, but again, this is not the primary. So first off, you'll see the dual sinks, okay? Plenty of storage, okay? Plenty of storage there. And then right here, you have, of course, the garden tub. I don't know if a lot of people are even using those these days.
I think people do.
But
I think they do.
There's a reason they're still
showing up. Some people won't buy a home without one of these things, I'm telling you.
Right. And then check out this shower, okay? It looks small, but 2 heads. So you get the rain shower, the regular shower, good sized niche in there, and it's a step down.
I don't know, how do we feel about the step down in a room like this?
I think it's great, especially if somebody's older.
Yeah?
I think that's a real advantage.
You think the step down is good if they're older?
I think it's good if they're older.
Okay.
Maybe not if somebody's in a wheelchair, but if somebody has some physical limitations, I do believe. Now, maybe I'm wrong.
No.
Tell me, what do you guys think? Am I wrong? I'm not that old yet, although my son and daughter would tell you otherwise.
You're getting there. You're getting there.
Okay, so, and next, let's take a look at our favorite room here.
Hold on.
Okay. Our favorite room. Does anyone know what the favorite room is?
The poop room!
Okay, so let's go ahead and check out the pool bath, because I said there's 5 bedrooms, 5 baths. 3 of these bedrooms have their own bath. One of them shares, and then the other one is this one here, the pool bath. First, let's start off on the floor. Check out the tile there. I like the darker colors. It's a nice break. And then there's gold fixtures. Goes all the way up. Tile with ceiling is great. Check this out, Charlie. Check out this.
Yeah, even that's
a gold. I mean, so they've got a lot of gold. If it's too much 80s for you, then maybe you won't like this. Maybe you'll want another option. But give them a little look outside. Okay, 8-foot doors here in this home. Plenty of light. So let's go ahead and head upstairs. Okay, so now that we're upstairs, first thing, same flooring, same tile floor, so it keeps the whole motif, is that the right word?
Sure.
Motif going.
Let's go with that.
A lot of upgrades this builder allows you to have. These, I can't think of the word for them either.
Iron?
They're iron. They're iron, wrought iron railings. And then check out what they did. I really like this. It's kind of a grand entrance, if you will.
To the upstairs.
To the upstairs, which, well, this is where the bedrooms are, so you're coming up here every day. So let's go ahead and check out the actual primary bedroom suite. Okay, now this one, this is jumbo. This one is much, much larger and just has a great feel to it. Charlie, check up top and look at the lighting and the ceiling. I guess
tray ceiling.
Technically a tray ceiling.
With
this one is.
the wood beams in the middle.
Yeah, gives a great look. This builder does a lot of wonderful things with it. And check this out. Again, just a wide variety of options that they give you. And then I want to just take a look at over here, Charlie. Check out the windows. Are you able to see out?
Yeah, let me look.
I don't know if it's too bright, if it's going to show well or not.
Kind of see.
But outside is the pool cage is what you're seeing there, which seems bad, but back behind it, there's no neighbors back there. So I think 60% of the homes in this little community, which has just 93 homes in it, have no rear neighbors. So it's either woods or pasture behind them, which is a really big deal. Now they are on 50-foot lots, so that's maybe a downside. Builders, new construction homes tend to be between 40 and 70-foot lots, with 70-foot lots being the more rare of them. But if you're looking for a home with a larger lot, say you want that 70-foot lot, say you want a half acre, you want a full acre, maybe you don't want a new construction cookie cutter home in a community. Well, just give us a holler, because we get calls from people all the time from all over the country and all over the world asking us for things other than new construction, and we sell a ton of homes doing just that. So just let us know what you need with that regard. Now back to this community, it is a gated community, and that's a big deal. I mentioned there's just 93 homes, so it's really quaint in here. Unlike some of the other monster communities, some of them that we've done, we did a video recently with 5,500 homes slated to be in there. They're going to have, well, they already have a swimming pool with a cabana in here, which is really nice. There's walking trails with benches. And this builder has 9 spec homes and 12 lots that are available now. And the HOA is $235 a month. Now, doesn't seem like ultra low, but there's not 1,000 people to pay for that HOA. So somebody's got to pay for that gate. Somebody's got to pay for the common area maintenance, for the swimming pool, for the cabana, and all of that stuff. So let's go ahead and check out this bath here. Dual sinks, a huge countertop, which I think is fantastic. Over here, another garden tub, just like the other one. I don't know if that's good or not, but I guess we've already argued that, so. And then the shower here, of course.
Much bigger.
It's much, much bigger. The floor is a light color, goes floor to ceiling tile, but I like what they did. And they put a different texture in here, so it's really, I don't know, it's great. Good niche. I don't like you have to reach in all the way. Like a lot of builders now are putting these over here so you're not reaching into the water.
I would have liked maybe a double shower head here. Yeah. Maybe you can add that, I don't know. Maybe.
It's up to you guys. Another poop room, of course.
Poop room.
Look at the colors, or how they use the colors, really, the paint there.
Yeah.
Look here, it's kind of, I don't know, dizzying? Maybe not dizzying, maybe dizzying is not the right word. And then a nice size walk-in closet up here. Now this builder, as I mentioned earlier, is big on efficiency, okay? 30% lower energy bill is a big deal. And one of the ways they do that is by taking their walls, and this is just a cut through, and they fill it with foam. That foam is good for pest prevention, it's good for noise reduction, noise reduction. It's good for fire retardation and just for insulation value. So they do a lot of things. They do a radiant value. I keep stumbling on my words here. They do a radiant barrier in the roof and R34. I don't know, fantastic insulation. Okay, so why this location? Well, this location is fantastic because it's out on the east side, a more rural section of Sanford. Much more quiet out here. We're not too far from downtown, but it's much more quiet. A lot of new construction, and because of that, it's kind of a newer feel as opposed to other parts of Sanford, because some of Sanford is quite old, okay? Now, let's go ahead, let's check out these bedrooms. Now, up here, there's 4 bedrooms and 3 baths upstairs here. So, check out this room. This is one of the bedrooms without its own bath, but it's still got a large walk-in closet, okay? They dressed it up real nice. They put a little football theme in here, which I think is fantastic. Even a little turf.
Is it football or soccer themed? I don't know.
I don't know.
Not sure.
I'm calling it football.
I mean, it's not the shape of a football.
Maybe if you're a soccer fan.
It's not the shape of a football.
That's true. That's true. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. So then we're going to take a look at the bath here, which is right between these two, which is why we have 2 sinks. Okay, and then there's a closet. I mentioned before, there's a lot of storage in this home. So I don't think I mentioned too much of it, but there's tons of closets.
Yeah, we've probably even missed some. There's a good amount of closets in this house.
I'm sure. And then, of course, floor to ceiling, well, not floor to ceiling, tub to ceiling tile. And they just put 2 different colors with 2 different textures.
I'm a fan of it. I think it breaks it up very nicely.
It's kind of masculine.
Yes,
so is that last bedroom.
It is.
So,
I
and
agree.
then over here, more storage. Okay, they even painted the inside of the closet.
Yep, I'm a fan of it. I'm a fan of it. I think it's cool, yes.
And then let's check out the other bedroom, very much like the other one. Show them the inside of that closet there, because it's a nice sized closet.
Yep, I'll show them.
See? Cool paint. I don't know. Oh wow, check this out. Check the detail that they did. Again, these are all additions. This is not standard stuff. This builder does a wonderful job. They'll do a lot for you.
Lots of lighting in this room.
There's great lighting, yes. Yes, that's a big part of what they do. So let's go ahead, before we get to this other room, let's show them this main living area here, because there's one other room. Then we're still going to go outside.
Here, I want to show them this, like right down here and everything.
Oh yeah. The loft there.
It just looks really good.
That's a great idea.
And then right into the loft.
Well, check out what they did here, Charlie.
Oh, hold on, I haven't shown them this yet. You're getting ahead of me.
Anxious.
I know.
Let's go.
You're trying to show them an AC. Well, I'm trying to show them the loft.
It doesn't even look like it.
It doesn't look like it.
The way they decorated this
completely hidden.
Is fantastic. I mean, there's nothing to see in there.
A couple AC units.
2 carrier AC units, which is great. Okay, but check out this huge room. Now, if it's me and it's my children living up here, I'm telling my children to go play upstairs, because there is no reason that they can't be. There is so much space up here. It's done so nicely. Of course, when you put a couple kids up here, maybe a 3 and a 5-year-old like my grandkids, it can get pretty messy pretty quick. So maybe it wouldn't look so nice. Maybe I'm a little off there. But let's go ahead and check out this other bedroom, which this is anti-masculine like those others. The colors, even this here, like
Yep.
Be careful.
Maybe don't touch that again. Maybe. What in the world?
Make it stop.
I didn't know it was a wind chime.
I didn't either.
It's working.
There you go. It works.
It is a wind chime.
I'd probably rather have a ceiling fan.
Yes.
But it looks cool. I don't know. This one does not have the walk-in closet. Okay.
Which is an interesting choice.
Right.
For what you're about to see.
But it's a nice size room. And then this one has a bathroom. So it's almost like another owner's suite. Okay. Has a tub shower combo behind you there. If you can show them that. Let me turn the light on.
There we go.
There we go.
All the way to the ceiling again.
Yep, which is a nice feature, you know, for the price of these homes, for what they do with these massive, and I'm going to keep using the word massive.
Another closet, just showing them that real quick.
Yeah, don't like this.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know what they're going to do.
It's not bad. It's not as bad as some of the other ones that we've seen.
Yeah, just
Got it.
It's still open, but I don't know. I guess it's fine. Not as bad as some of the other ones that we've railed on them for.
Yeah.
I don't know. Check out the carpet. What do you think is carpet? I meant to.
I don't know. I just not a fan of the textured carpet. It makes me think of the 80s, and I wasn't even alive in the 80s.
Well, it looks nice when it's new. I think that it's
Does it?
It's not going to look so nice for long, though. Okay, so before we head outside, let's talk a little bit about Sanford, because while I love Sanford, there are some people that don't, and I hear people complaining about Sanford, but Sanford has some great features to it. According to niche.com, Sanford says that overall has an A- rated school system, which is fantastic. A lot of people talk positively about the Seminole County schools. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, because none of my children go to the Seminole County schools, but I do hear a lot of positive comments about them. We are right now, as I sit here today, we're probably a mile or less than a mile with the St. Johns River and all sorts of natural resources here in this area. Of course, downtown you can be walking the Riverwalk. There's the Wekiva River and Black Bear Wilderness area that's probably 10 or 12 miles out west of here, out on the west side of town. There's several springs. There's Kelly Park, which is 20 miles from here, and Blue Springs up in Orange City across the St. Johns River Bridge in Volusia County, which is probably 15 miles. Now, the springs here in Florida are fantastic. 72-degree water year-round, crystal clear water. You can see manatees in them. Sometimes alligators, which freaks some people out, but it's really a cool thing. Additionally, sticking with outdoor themes, things you can do, cycling is huge here. There are specialized trails, or specialized, is that the word, specialized?
I don't know.
Trails specifically for walking, running, and cycling, and you can go down into Winter Park. You can go to both coasts, so there's a lot of options, especially if you head up into Volusia County. You can head over to New Smyrna and all the way down to Tampa on these trails. We're probably 3 miles to downtown Sanford and the Riverwalk. Downtown Sanford has a real nice downtown feel to it. There's all sorts of shops. There's a great number of restaurants down there, and not chain types. Now, Sanford has plenty of chain restaurants, but here in the downtown area, it's not. So there's restaurants, there's shops, there's a nice couple theaters. So arts are a big deal here, and all sorts of breweries, which I really appreciate. Maybe I should stop talking about drinking. I know people are going to think we're alcoholics.
Hey, I'm the one that said the whiskey cabinet, okay?
Yes, but it might sound the wrong thing. We are not alcoholics. We are not heavy drinkers, anything like that. We're probably 5 miles from Sanford International Airport, and we're super close to the 417 and the 429, which are the beltway around I-4 and I-4 itself. Now, I-4 can be a disaster, but we have express lanes now that help with that. We're probably 30 miles to downtown Orlando and the beaches, New Smyrna Beach being my favorite. Shark capital of the world, by the way, speaking of...
Shark bite capital.
Shark bite capital of the world.
Important distinction there.
Yes, yes. And we're probably 45 minutes to the attraction. I think probably 45 minutes to Disney, per se. The downside to Sanford is the traffic and the congestion. It can be bad here, okay? But overall, it's a fantastic location because of all these things that you can get too close by, because of the highways, that if you want to get somewhere, an hour or two from here, we got highways lickety-split. So let's head downstairs and check the outside out. Okay, so before we get to the pricing, let's head outside, because this pool area is mostly fantastic. I love most of the things. And one thing I love about it, and you might think it's weird because it's not something I've seen before, they put a fence, a gate here, right here. And we've seen child barriers?
Yeah,
safety barriers for pools before. But this is being a 5-bedroom home, it's probably going to have children, which if you're eating, because I can see opening up those windows in the spring, in the winter, and in the fall, you're going to be eating outside often, because this whole area is screened in, so bugs are not going to be an issue here. But here, your children can come out and eat here, or play, or whatever. They can have access to this space, and they don't have to be, you don't have to be worrying about them at the swimming pool. So check out this big area. Check out the back. Again, no neighbors. Okay, and this swimming pool. I love the swimming pool. I love the gigantic sun shelf. I love the 2 seats. Okay, there's a fountain on that, but it's not on. It just hit me. I should have thought of it before. I don't know why I didn't.
Was there a button for it? I didn't see one.
I didn't see a button.
Maybe there was one
somewhere. Maybe it was that switch inside. We missed a switch inside. I bet you it's that one switch.
Maybe.
So check out this nice cage, which is great. It's fenced in the back, so you don't have to worry about alligators coming in. Not that we worry about alligators here, but there will be some of you from up north that think alligators are a big deal here, and well, frankly, they're not. We don't have to worry about alligators like you might think. Some places here in Sanford, like Lake Monroe, has a lot of gators. Lake Jessup, you can practically walk on them, you know, one to the other. So
like the Indiana Jones movie?
Like an Indiana Jones movie. Now, I have swam, I have water skied in Lake Monroe, loved it, great. I don't think I would water ski in Lake Jessup. There's just too many there, so that kind of freaks me out. Let's talk a little bit about this here. Now, maybe it's just because this is a model.
I hope so.
So we need to ask the builder, but this just seems to me like the dumbest thing.
Like, why would you put all that ugly equipment right here?
Now, maybe it's because it's the model. Maybe they will move that over to the side of the home.
I hope so.
When they sell out. They will be selling out on these homes in a year or so. But for now, there's plenty of homes in here. Even though there's only, like I said, 93 homes in this community. You want to go ahead and do the pricing right here and now?
No, let's go inside.
Okay,
it's too hot.
Let's head inside.
Alrighty.
Okay, so now we're back inside where it's much, much cooler. I'm very happy to be in here. The incentives this builder is offering, the first one is 2.875 interest for the first year, which is a big deal, especially if you care about a mortgage payment, which most of us do. I don't know where the interest rates are going in the future. I don't know where the home prices are going in the future, and most of us don't. Some people think they do, but the reality is if anybody knew, they'd be a trillionaire because they would own everything around if they could time it. Most of us can't. To me, this is a great time to purchase, and the reason is because they're offering over 10% reductions on most of their homes. Now, I know of another community not too far from here that's offering over $100,000 off of prices that they were once asking for their homes. Homes in this community currently are running from base prices from $498,000 to right around $636,000. This home with 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, and a 2-car garage with 3,784 square feet. Remember, it has the 2 primary bedrooms plus the other one that has it's a primary bedroom as well, just doesn't have the walk-in closet. We're in a small gated community here on the outskirts of Sanford. So this home is $1,025,000 as you see it today. However, if you don't want all that nonsense, if you don't want all the fanciness that they have here, you can get home at much, much less in this community. If you're looking for a home in another community, maybe you want some acreage, maybe you want to be up in DeLand or down in Orlando or out in Mount Dora, we can help you because our team has been working this area for many, many years. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.